Students, in this question we have to find the limit of factorial n divided by n to the power n whole power 1 upon n when n tends to infinity। आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर हमको फैक्टोरियल n अपॉन n की पावर n की होल पावर 1 अपॉन n की लिमिट फाइंड आउट करनी है when n tends to infinity। Since we know that factorial n can be written as 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 and so on up to n. Factorial n is the product of n consecutive natural numbers. So in place of factorial n we can write here 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4 and so on up to n. Divide by, here n की पावर n can be written as n multiplied by n multiplied by n multiplied by n up to n whole power 1 by n. Since we know that factorial n can be written as 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by n, because factorial n is the product of n consecutive natural numbers. So it can be written as 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 4 up to multiplied by n. And here n to the power n can be written as n multiplied by n multiplied by n multiplied by n and so on up to n. Now this can be also written as 1 by n multiplied by 2 by n multiplied by 3 by n multiplied by 4 by n and so on multiplied by n by n whole power 1 upon n. Now we can suppose that this limit is equal to, let us suppose that this is equal to a, because here the sequence is here in the sequence each term in the product। आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर इस सीक्वेंस में एवरी टर्म सभी टर्म प्रोडक्ट में है, इसलिए इसको हम ए सपोज कर लेंगे। नाउ वी टेकिंग लॉग ऑन बोथ साइड्स, टेकिंग लॉग ऑन बोथ साइड्स, सो वी कैन राइट दिस इज log a is equal to limit n tends to infinity, here we write log of 1 by n multiplied by 2 by n multiplied by 3 by n multiplied by 4 by n and so on n by n whole power 1 upon n। आप देख सकते हैं इसमें बोथ साइड में log लिया गया है। जब भी इस सीक्वेंस में प्रोडक्ट में होगी तो उसका लिमिट फाइंड आउट करने के लिए यहाँ पर log लेना पड़ेगा। नाउ वी यूज हियर फार्मूला ऑफ लॉगरिथम, since we know that log m into n into p and so on can be written as log m plus log n plus log p and so on. So using this formula we can write this limit n tends to infinity, here we can write this log 1 upon n plus log 2 by n plus log 3 by n plus log 4 by n and so on log n by n. This can be written as, and here the power of 1 by n can be written as before this, because we know that log m to the power n can be written as n log m. Here the n can be write before the log. Now we write here general term of this sequence, we write here general term of this sequence, that is the rth term. Here we can see that this 1 upon n multiply in each term, that is in the first term, that is in the second term, that is in the third term, that means this 1 upon n multiply in each term. So in the rth term this 1 upon n also multiply, and we can see that here in each term there is log, first term log in first term, log in the second term, log in the third term, log in the fourth term and log in the nth term. So here will be log in the rth term. We can see here in the first term there is 1 by n, in the second term this is 2 by n, in the third term there is 3 by n, in the fourth term this is 4 by n. So in the r term there will be r by n. Now we write here sigma sign and we take limit of r. When we write here r equal to 1, we get the first term, that is log 1 upon n. When we write in place of r, we write r equal to 2, we get the second term. When we write r equal to 3, we get the third term. When we write r equal to 4, we get the fourth term. And when we write r equal to n, we get the nth term. So this is the compact form of this sequence, and this is the general term of the sequence, that means this is the rth term of this sequence. आप देख सकते हैं इस गिवन सीक्वेंस का rth टर्म फाइंड करने के लिए 1 बाई n ईच टर्म में मल्टीप्लाई है, 1 बाई n फर्स्ट टर्म में मल्टीप्लाई होगा, 1 बाई n सेकेंड टर्म में मल्टीप्लाई होगा, 1 बाई n थर्ड टर्म में मल्टीप्लाई होगा, एंड 1 बाई n nth टर्म में भी मल्टीप्लाई होगा. इसलिए 1 बाई n rth टर्म में भी मल्टीप्लिकेशन में होगा. फर्स्ट टर्म में log 1 बाई n है, सेकेंड टर्म में 2 बाई log 2 बाई n है, थर्ड टर्म में log 3 बाई n है. इसी तरीके से rth टर्म में log r बाई n. When we put here r equal to 1, we get the first term, because when we write here r equal to 1, we get log 1 upon n. When we put r equal to 2, we get the second term, that is log 2 by n. When we put r equal to 3, we get the third term, log 3 by n. When we put r equal to 4, we get the fourth term, that is log 4 by n. Similarly, when we put r equal to n, we get the nth term, that is the last term. So this is the compact form of this sequence. Now we know that number 1, this limit n tends to infinity with sigma sign can be converted into integral sign. So we write here integral sign, and we know that r by n equal to x. So in place of r by n, we write x here, and we know that 1 upon n, this is equal to dx. So put here dx. Now we find here limit. So for finding limit, since we know that x equal to r by n, and we know that lower limit of r, that is 1, and here n tends to infinity, so 1 upon infinity is equal to 0. So the lower limit of this definite integral equal to 0 here. Now we find upper limit. So x equal to r by n. Here the upper limit of r is n. So n by n, that is equal to 1. So the upper limit of this integral is 1 है. आप देख सकते हैं x equal to r by n होता है. यहाँ r की लोअर लिमिट 1 है, तो r की प्लेस पे 1 रखेंगे, 1 अपॉन n हो गया. n इन्फिनिटी को टेंड कर रहा है, तो n के प्लेस पे इन्फिनिटी होगा, तो 1 अपॉन इन्फिनिटी 0 हो गया. तो लोअर लिमिट इस इंटीग्रल की 0 होगी. सिमिलरली x इक्वल टू r बाई n है, r की अपर लिमिट n है, so n by n, that is 1. So the upper limit of this integral is 1. Now we integrate this. Here we multiply 1, because when we multiply log x by 1, we get log x. And here we suppose that this is log x is first term and 1 is the second term. This is the here we using Euler formula, and we write log x as first term and 1 as second term. Now we using integration by parts and integrate this, we get log a equal to, first we write first function, that is log x, integration of second function. So here second function is 1 and integration of 1 with respect to x is x here. So we write x log x, this is 0 to 1 minus integration 0 to 1, and differentiation of log x is 1 upon x multiplied by, and integration of 1 is x here dx. Now this can be written as log a is equal to, here we put x equal to 1, we get 1 multiplied by log 1 minus 0 multiplied by log 0. So here we write limit x tends to 0 of x log x. Here this x is cancelled by this x, so here the integral, so here only dx and 1, So integration of 1 is x here. Applying the limit 0 to 1. Now we know that log 1 this is equal to 0. Since we know that log of 1 equal to 0. So we write here 0. And log 1 is 0 here. Now we can see here limit x tends to 0 of x log x. So when we write here x equal to 0 and log 0 this is infinity, so this is 0 multiplied by infinity in determinate form. This is indeterminate form. So apply here L'Hopital rule. So we write here limit x tends to 0 and we can write this log x upon x. So we differentiate this, we can write this as, now we differentiate this log x with respect to x, so we can write this is 1 upon x, and when we differentiate this 1 upon x with respect to x we get minus 1 upon x square. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर ये x log x की लिमिट निकालनी है x टेंड्स टू 0 पर, तो ये x के प्लेस पे 0 रखेंगे और तो 0 इंटू लॉग 0 दैट इज 0 इंटू इन्फिनिटी, ये इनडिटर्मिनेट फॉर्म हो गई। इनडिटर्मिनेट फॉर्म में L'Hopital रूल का यूज़ करेंगे, इसमें x log x को log x डिवाइड बाई 1 अपॉन x लिख सकते हैं। नाउ वी डिफरेंशिएट दिस log x विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x, वी गेट 1 अपॉन x एंड दिस 1 अपॉन x डिफरेंशिएट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x, वी गेट माइनस 1 अपॉन x स्क्वायर। So this square cancelled by this x, so we can write this limit x tends to 0 and minus of x. So we put here x equal to 0, we get 0. So integral of x log x with so limit of x tends to 0 of x log x equal to 0. Now we put here this term is 0 here, and here we apply the limit, upper limit on x and minus then lower limit. So we get here this is 0, this is 0, and here the minus 1. So log a equal to minus 1, so a equal to minus 1, so this can be written as a equal to 1 upon a. So the answer is 1 upon a. Thank you.